Hello and welcome to this weekly edition of Simple, Smart and Sexy. Do you see how beautiful my flowers are? And if you're wondering why I have these flowers on my hand, it's not because it was recently my birthday, which it was, but it's because I have a story to share with you. And it's a story about taking care of details. 3 days ago, actually, I had a major surgery, a major dental surgery. And if you're like me, that you're afraid of pain and that you are absolutely dead afraid of dentists, then this story is the right story for you. I always say that the simple, smart and sexy concept is unbeatable when you get all three values in a service or in a product. And if you do get them in one service or one product altogether, then your risk of failure is zero and your success rate is absolutely guaranteed. But the simple, smart and sexy concept is far beyond brand values. It's the definition of the perfect customer experience, full of little details that make the client experience just perfect. Think of Steve Jobs and think of all his obsessions with details and how he obsessed about getting everything right, even inside a computer where nobody saw it. Now, let's go back to my surgery and think about a dentist. And if your imagination allows you, mine is super wide, but it did not allow me. How can you imagine a dentist to offer a simple, smart and sexy service? So this is really what I received from Dr. Gallardo and Dr. Lamas in Miami. And this is why I thought it was simple, smart and sexy. The first day when I arrived to their office, they took care of absolutely everything. The entire process was very simple. They were very caring. They make a picture of you the first day you go to their offices, and the next times, every time you go to their office, the receptionist will welcome you and say, "Hey Mariana, how are you?" They already know who's coming. Something that I had seen in one 5-star hotel in Switzerland, but I've never seen it really after that. So this is a dentist here in Miami, and I thought that was very neat. His offices, the technology he used, the diagnosis, how he presented the diagnosis, even how they presented the budgets. So everything was very simple, very smart, very sexy and very caring. Now, I do remember one detail. Through the 4 hours of surgery, I was completely knocked out. I was sedated, thanks goodness. But I do remember little bits of information or things I heard. And Dr. Gallardo, he was working with a lady that I've never seen her face because I was asleep. And she told me something like, "Turn your face." And I remember Dr. Gallardo saying, "Please." Now, I was completely sedated, but I heard that and I smiled internally thinking, how smart, how details count even when you think your client is not noticing them. So I thought that was very insightful. Now, yesterday, I got these flowers with a note saying, "Mariana, we hope that you're recovering well." I thought that was an absolutely lovely detail from a dentist. And if you can imagine, those little details add up so much and they cost so little. Now, you have to be detail oriented. You have to have the practice of being simple, smart and sexy. So this video is to share with you how a service that it's a service, it's a dentist, something that we don't really like, how you can turn something that we don't like into a great experience. And for me, these flowers will always exemplify what a simple, smart and sexy service can be like. Have a super week.